Ay, ay, ay. I'm still getting set up. Bear with me, please. Um, Never gonna give you up. I'm gonna do another one of the I'm gonna do another one of the I need to close this out. What is this? Oh no. I probably should have done something else first. Oh no. Shoot. Let me see if I can figure this out. Dang it. Dang it. Um that is frustrating. That dang it. Dang it. That is very, very frustrating. Frustrating. How do I do this? Dang it. How can I test this without it becoming a problem? What if I put this over here and I go to YouTube Studio? ATFers, I want to thank you for your unbelievable patience. The patience that you exercise in these moments before I start becoming more professional is astounding. I definitely appreciate it. I know that you could easily get frustrated and tune out, say, Charlie, I don't got time for this unprofessionalism. This dude doesn't have all his chickens in a row. And I wouldn't be able to blame you. But I'm very, very thankful for you. You show me lots of grace in situations like this, and I'm very thankful for it. I'm going to go ahead and make this the same type of stream that I did yesterday because it will save me a lot of time. I don't want to waste the ATFers' time right now. And I'm going to be honest with you, I had the type of day that I was not expecting. I had to go help Marilena with a bunch of stuff. And I was not able to carve out the time to really have my chanclas on the pulse of what's going on in the MMA community today. So this is a chill out session that we are about to embark upon. That's what we're doing right now. It's a chill out session. So let me try to do this real quick. I'm a little bit nervous. Now, if I want to add I think it's this one that I have to go with. What does this one look like? I mean, I feel like this is the one that I want to do. Requesting to bypass the system. What? Is requesting to bypass the system private window picker? Okay. I'll allow it. I want to see so it should be an Instagram page. Instagram, that's the page I'm looking for. There we go. However, the size of this is insane. So how do how could I format this so that it's not so ridiculous? Now, it might help if I could condense this myself. How could we do this without too much stuff starting to go missing? Let's see what kind of stuff is right here. Okay, I think that's the best I'm gonna be able to get it. Now, if I move this, oh my goodness. If I move, okay, so I would like to put the alert box on top of that. Okay. And then I could make that go away when I need to. And the chat box has been taken a little off course. That should fix it right there. That should fix it right there. Let's see if this is everything that we would like it to be. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, what if I test it? Okay. If I play this, if I bring this back, you're really seeing how the chorizo is made right now. I fear that I just ruined. There we go. If I play this video.
Okay, I promise you won't knock me out. You ready for this? Watch this.
So I feel like I should be seeing some kind of internal audio playing right here.
Yeah, big dog. I hit brick walls for a living, big guy. I promise you I will lay you out and anybody else that steps my way. Okay?
All right, we're gonna have to play with this. I'm gonna have to ask the people. Okay, let's go. Oh, how it hurts. Okay. Wait, that's not what I was trying to do. Okay. Let's go members only and save it. And then now that I'm here, okay, it's not letting me do that. Big surprise. Okay, now go to live. Okay. Come on, back to true form. Back to true form. What's up? Come on, Jay Smith. Say. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, snap. I wasn't supposed to be showing this right now. That doesn't matter. Undisputed EST champion. What's up, Turkey's Nest? Hey, since you guys are here, let me know. I'm trying to test something because I'm very much looking forward to a upcoming movie night. And I want to see if this works. I kind of tested it in the past when I was still at the old dojo. And I want to see, well. Look who decided to join us. Mike Lang. What's up, man? Misguided. I've been missing you, bro. You know that one song where they're just like fronting way too hard and they're trying to act like they don't care? The one that goes, I ain't missing you at all. And it's like, bro, if you didn't, you wouldn't be making this song trying to cope. You know what I'm saying? I've been missing you, Mescaire. I ain't even going to hide it. Jessica Maldonado. Mike Lane. Hey, yes, everybody, please say hello to Tio Beto. Please pay your respects. I wanted to ask you if you could help me test this out. I'm gonna play something right now, and I need you to let me know if you could hear it. Please let me know if you could hear this.
Okay, I promise you won't knock me out. You ready for this? Watch it. See that, big guy? You won't knock me out, big dog. I hit brick walls for a living, big guy. I promise you I will lay you out. And anybody else that steps my way. Okay?
Could you hear that? I put the mic away so that you wouldn't be hearing it from the mic's audio. I need to know if you can actually hear it. So you see, that concerns me. You say barely. I wonder if you're hearing it from the microphone. Angel Padilla. Angel Padilla. Look, I want to shout out Angel Padilla right now. You guys, you know what? I actually used to talk about it over the years. I've evolved. I have grown. I remember I used to talk on here about how I didn't really care for steak. I thought it was boring. And I remember I couldn't wrap my beanie around people that would eat steak. And I'd be like, why would you want to, if you got a piece of meat, throw some ketchup on it, some onions, some lettuce, some cheese, some pickles, like put it in some bread. You know, basically what I was saying is, hey, if you got some meat, make it a burger. Like just a plain piece of meat by itself is boring. I didn't get it. And over the past couple years, I was going in and out of different phases physically and trying to feel better, get in better shape. And I started playing around with just, you know, trying not to eat Burger King every other day. And I started playing around with trying to have some steak with some vegetables and stuff like that, instead of like 4x4 burgers with a bunch of French fries and onion rings and tater tots and stuff like that. And I started to play around with different types of steaks and meats that I liked. Long story short, Angel Padilla wanted to treat me. Angel and Jessica Maldonado, I don't want, you know, it's a group effort. Wanted to treat me to a nice, wonderful housewarming gift when I came to the new pad. And it just arrived today. He sent me some steaks. I got sent some steaks, some meats. You know how the old lady says, where's the beef? It's right here. I got it right here. It's at the pad. I'm like Arby's over here. And it's crazy. It was crazy opening up the box and stuff. It was very flattering, very humbling. It's not every day something happens like that. Just extreme generosity. And it's very thoughtful, you know. It's one thing when you're up there shaking your booty and people are throwing ones at you. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody's, you know, doing something thoughtful like this, it was very nice. And I want to say a big fat thank you. And I'm very, very much looking forward to chowing down. And I told Angel a little bit ago, I got paranoid. I told my Elena, hey, I think you better cook them because I don't want to ruin them. Like, it's a nice opportunity right here to have some good meat. I'm usually eating like those little, you know, 1/8 of an inch meats that I get real cheap at Save Mart. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That was very kind of you. But ARGR721, let's go. I'm on time today. Hey, ARGR721, you're very kind. It's usually my fault. I feel like I'm finally on time today. I showed up a little bit early, so thank you for being here. Some thoughts now. Yeah, I always get like the $5 meats at Save Mart. Justin, it's been a while. It's good to see you, Justin. It's good to see you, bro. So let me try to figure out what's going on right here, because How about this? This will tell me everything I need to know. Can you tell me if you can hear it now? Can you hear it now? Does it sound the same as last time or does it sound way lower? If it sounds way lower, that means you were hearing it through my mic. You can't hear it at all? Dang it. Okay. You know what? This is what I was trying to avoid. This is so annoying. Why does it do that? Let me try one more thing.
Walls for a living, big guy.
No, see, that's just that's not gonna affect it at all. Forgive me. This is a testing session, so I'm really trying to help. I'm trying to get this figured out so when we do the movies, um, um, man, that's frustrating. So how can I? Wait, what the heck? It's not gonna acknowledge what I'm clicking on right here. What was I clicking on earlier? Oh, dang it. Dang it. Okay. Let me try something different. That is frustrating. Okay. So let's take this off. Dang it. I'm pretty sure this is gonna work. I just don't want to do it this way. Um Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Man, this is annoying. Shoot. Why wouldn't this work? This is window capture. Why isn't it showing the window capture? I'm very sad right now. Angel Padilla, I can't wait for the movies. Well, now I'm getting paranoid. Because I'm trying to get ready for the movies and it's not cooperating with me right now. This is I'm very nervous right now because I thought this was gonna. I remember before I left the other pad, I tried it one time and I was like, cool. Now I know when I want to do this, it works. Um, and I played a couple things and it was working, and now it's not working. Um, it's effects through. Why is it talking about sound effects? Uh, bro, I did this last time. Why is it acting like this? Justin Sanders, if you could have a logo or anything for the new dojo, what would it be? Give me some ideas or some inspiration. I'll put something together. Oh, snap. Thank you for slapping down, Justin. Um, anything? Anything I want? You guys remember that? You gotta know what that's from, ARJR721. Does anybody know what that's from? Anything I want? Does anybody know what that's from? He goes, anything I want. Shoot. Shoot. Um, that's tough, man. That's tough. I might need some time to think about that. Cause that's a big ask, you know. I don't want to take that lightly. Um, I mean, probably not a logo. Cause I mean, the MMA probably just always gonna be defined by the old school. But as far as just like something, kind of just to be around, like something nice or something that kind of touches on something that's like familiar within the community, something that we kind of refer to a lot or talk about, or um I don't know, man. You know what I would ask you to do, Justin? I would ask you if you could put that on. You know how there's people, you know how you could post on our community tab now? Like on Reddit or whatever, how you guys could do your own posts on there. If you would post on there and see what kind of feedback people would give you, I feel like people from this community would probably give a better communicative answer than I could just come up with off the beanie right now. I would be very curious to see what they would come up with. That would be even more exciting to me, actually. I appreciate that, man. I hope you do that. That I think that would be really cool. ARJR721. GM, remember to be anxious for nothing. It's gonna work out in the mighty name of Jesus. Let's go. Thank you, bro. That does frustrate me a lot. You know, I'm always like all anxious about stuff. It's like I shouldn't be like that. That's not a good it's not a good witness. I appreciate that. Thank you for the reminder. GM, my upstairs neighbor is practicing the guitar and fumbling. Come talk to him. Oh no, bro. Oh, it's messed up. Hey, I mean, hey, look at the silver lining, bro. At least it's not the drums, right? I'm just trying to be positive here. I'm very sad right now. Um, but I am glad that this is a members only chat and that you guys are showing me some grace here and being understanding. And that's the whole purpose of this. That's the whole purpose of this, for me to try to be able to figure out something so that I'm not having these troubles when it's live. Control audio via this, custom. Why is it doing this? Oh, it's not a local file. Okay. Okay, so what if I do this? That's the... Did I just figure this out? Am I genius? Am I genius? Hey, but this is all big. This looks dumb. Okay, what if I go like this? Still, it's too big. It's not letting me, Wait, what the heck? Can I change it if I go like this? Oh no, that was not good. That looks really dumb. What if oh, hey, I think I'm becoming a genius right before your eyes. I think I'm becoming a genius right before your eyes. This is crazy. But it's making that smaller. That's not gonna work for me, bro. It's making the wrong. Okay, okay. It looks like it's starting to balance out now. Okay, this is taking too long. What if I go to 500? Okay. What if I go to 400? Okay. Um, but I don't think, is this really doing what I want or is this misleading? What if I go to 300? What the heck? Who's that? Um, okay, I don't think this is doing what I wanted. Yeah, I think it's kind of like, see, that one looked better. The dimensions are better right there. What if I go uh so what if I change this to 500? 400? Uh-oh. What was that? This is what I'm trying to move right here. I hit brick walls for a living, big guy. Okay. This is frustrating. All right. Can you guys hear it though? Can you hear him talking now? Can you hear what the guy's saying? Marloca. Hey, you know what? I was asking you, Marloca. I was asking you yesterday if you had to work today because it is Labor Day. And then I found out today that it's Veterans Day. I thought it was Labor Day. You guys can't. Okay, hold up. What if I go to browser source, control audio? Can you hear him now? I did something to change the audio. Can you hear him now? Beep, 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 beep. Can you hear him now? Still no audio. Okay, so what if I go here and go here? Monitor and output. This is a big disappointment. This is a big disgusting disappointment. Why is it saying that the browser source volume is all the way up and you guys can't hear it? Okay. Yeah, Angel, the three sirloins, three ribeyes, right? That's what it was. Heck yeah, bro. Shoo. Um, but here's the problem. I think you're hearing it. I think you're hearing it through the microphone. Here, tell me this. Tell me this. What if I go like this? Okay, you guys aren't gonna be able to hear me right now. I'm gonna turn this all the way down. But let me know if you could hear the guy, okay? As soon as you possibly can, let me know if you could hear the guy louder. I'm trying not to let it hear the microphone because that is I mean, that would be absolutely worst case scenario, and it would be terrible to watch. Internal audio. So I was using one that showed that, and then I realized, oh, I need to use the other window, and now it's not muted, and it's still not working. The other one, when I use the other method, and it looks like all I need to do is unmute it, that window like doesn't even exist. It's like a fake window. I don't even know how the system pulled up that window. We are family. Cause I got all my homies with me.
Won't knock me out, big dog. I hit brick walls for a living, big guy. and anybody else that steps my way. Okay? Come on! Get you some! Bye-bye! Okay, I promise you, you won't knock me out. You ready for this? Watch this. Shit, big guy. You won't knock me out, big dog. I hit brick walls for a living, big guy. I promise you, I will lay you out. And anybody else that steps my way. Okay? Come on! Get you some! Bye-bye!
You see,
Okay,
when we go
I
through
promise you, you
trials
won't
and
knock me out. You ready for
tribulations
this?
like
Watch this. Shit,
everything
big guy.
that we get,
You won't knock me out, big dog. I hit brick walls for a
blood,
living,
sweat,
big
and
guy.
fears,
I promise you, I will lay you out.
you appreciate these things more. You know, if it
And
came
anybody
to
else
easy,
that steps my way.
that's like
Okay?
Ringo Starr saying,
Come on! Get you some!
you could
Okay,
spin these
I
wins
promise you, you won't knock me out.
on
You
the
ready for this?
member
Watch
stream,
this.
but you know it don't come easy.
Shit, big
That's
guy.
what the homie Richard Starkey was trying to teach us all those years ago. And that's a
You
reference
won't knock
to
me
George
out,
Harrison
big dog.
song.
I hit brick walls for a living, big guy. I promise you, I will lay you out.
I feel much more satisfied right now.
And anybody
happy
else that
than if
steps
it
my
would've just
way.
happened
Okay?
instantaneously. Now I feel like I worked for it. You know? I'm very happy
Okay,
right now.
I promise you, you won't knock me out. You ready for this? Watch this.
And now, tonight when I rest my beanie on
Shit,
the
big
pillow,
guy.
I'm gonna feel accomplished. I'm gonna feel like I made strides and like we really did
You
something.
won't knock me
You know
out,
what
big
I'm
dog.
talking about?
I hit brick walls for a living, big guy. I promise you, I will lay you out.
However,
And anybody else
I am
that steps
actually
my
concerned
way.
now because,
Okay?
shoot.
Come on!
No, I think Patreon will let me use Streamlabs. I think it lets
Okay,
you use
I promise you, you
external
won't knock me
software
out.
to
You ready
stream.
for this? Watch this.
Because now I only know how to do this on Streamlabs. Patreon has its
Shit,
own
big guy.
built-in streamer, but I think you can also use Streamlabs.
You won't knock me out, big dog. I hit brick walls for a living, big
I
guy.
hit brick
I
balls.
promise you, I will lay you
I hit
out.
brick balls for a living.
And anybody else that steps my way. Okay?
Brother, I'm holding a copy of Louis C.K.'s first novel, England, in my hand. So excited. It just came out yesterday.
Okay,
Hey, I've
I
been
promise
listening
you, you
to him
won't
making
knock
the
me out.
rounds
You ready
talking
for this?
about
Watch
that.
this.
I'm excited to let me know how it goes. Let me know.
Shit,
I was
big
actually
guy.
interested. Now, ladies and
You
gentlemen,
won't knock me
is he
out,
too
big
loud?
dog. I hit brick walls
Please
for a
let me
living,
know
big
about
guy.
the
I
combo
promise you, I will
between
lay
me
you
and
out.
This gentleman.
And anybody else that
Does
steps
he
my
need to
way.
be louder or
Okay?
lower? Do I need to be louder or lower? What do you think?
Okay, I promise you, you won't knock me out. You
David
ready for this?
Flores, are
Watch
you
this.
just joining us? It's all right, bro. It's all right.
Shit, big guy.
Trust me, you missed absolutely
You
nothing.
won't knock me out,
It
big
was a very
dog.
frustrating
I hit brick
session.
walls for a
I
living,
was
big guy.
trying to, figure
I
out how
promise
to
you,
get
I will
this
lay
audio
you out.
going.
And anybody else that steps my way. Okay?
You didn't miss anything.
Come on!
It's not too loud, you're too low. Dang it, I can't
Okay,
really go any
I
higher
promise
on
you, you
here.
won't knock me out. You ready for this? Watch this.
I think I'm all maxed out on the mic itself. And
Shit, big guy.
within the software. I'm pretty maxed out over here. I'm all the way at 100.
You won't knock me out,
This
big
is
dog.
literally
I hit
the
brick walls
highest I
for a
could
living,
possibly
big
be
guy.
right now.
I promise you, I will lay
so
you
should
out.
I lower the dude?
And anybody else that steps my way.
Oh.
Okay? Come on!
Maybe if I'm at this volume right here.
Okay, I promise you, you won't knock me out. You ready for this? Watch this.
I think the volume I have this dude at
Shit, big guy.
and the volume I'm at might have to be the perfect shoot.
You won't knock me out, big dog. I hit
Maybe I
brick
shouldn't
walls
even
for a
let him get
living,
into
big
the
guy.
yellow. Maybe if
I
I put
promise
on.
you, I will lay you out. And anybody else that steps my way.
Maybe that's gonna be the
Okay.
perfect mix right there.
Come on! Get some! Bye-bye.
Turn him down. He's too loud. Probably the guy in the background being loud.
Ready for this? Watch this.
Turn him down. You up? Come on,
Shit, we
get
got-
you some. That's good. Okay. This
knock
guy
me
loves.
out, big
You know
dog.
what I got
I hit
excited
brick
about?
walls for a
I just
living.
wanted to find something on Instagram because I heard from other people that if you try to stream something on YouTube that's from YouTube, it'll get recognized and flagged like with a quickness. So that's why a lot of people you're seeing these days are streaming stuff off of like Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that, because it flies below the radar that way. So I wanted to test something on here just to see what the audio levels will be like. You can see toward the end though, he's look at toward the end, he starts hitting himself softer. Like it's either starting to get to him and it's starting to hurt, or it's just one of those mechanisms you got within yourself. Like your body literally doesn't want to allow you to hit yourself because it just seems so foolish. Look at toward the end. Right here. Right here. He starts going softer. Like he's barely grazing himself right there.
You won't knock me out, big dog.
At first, though, I think he went too hard at first. And he's like, oh, snap. And then he just gave himself like 4 light ones at the end.
And anybody else that steps my way. Okay?
It's like Liar, Liar, huh? Where he's beating himself up in the bathroom. Hey, but so anyway, I almost forgot my point and what I was going to tell you right now. I was just trying to find something that I could put on here to test the audio and make sure that everything was all good. And then at the end of this video, look at this.
I hit brick walls for a living, big guy. I promise you, I will lay you out and anybody else that steps my way. Okay?
Look at this. Okay, hold on. I got to respond to this message. When I woke up. So go ahead, period. Why are you waiting for me? Question mark. I was just trying to find a random MMA. I just typed in like MMA, I think, into the search bar because I wanted to find something somewhat related to your interests that I could test the audio on. And then the video ended. Redneck Brawl. My favorite part is that it's Redneck Brawl 11. Nobody stopped them after the first one. They're 11 strong. Yes, ARJR. And I have to apologize to anyone if I missed it because I wasn't, I was so frustrated and distracted with the audio. I wasn't looking at every chat. But it was from Born in East LA, man. It was that dude. Get behind me, Satan. And then he tells the dude, anything I want. Mm-hmm. That dude's creepy. I remember that from my childhood. That dude will pop in my head from time to time. That dude was a weirdo. If they make it to 20, we got a problem. I don't understand why you're telling me this, period. So I saw Redneck Brawl 11, Redneck Invasion. And I got very excited because this was like the Russian Epic Fighting Championships. You know, this is another thing that I feel like I could kind of delve into and make some content around. And it would be my guess that a lot of people probably aren't covering this. I mean, it might make me sound like a casual. But I get like more excited about stuff like this than the UFC a lot of the time, to be honest with you. So this is very exciting to me.
Take dog away, and I'll come back. And you got 1, 2, 3, and I'll do it along with you. In that back of that fence, just the 3 of us, 4 of us, me and you. Show you what kind of a man you are. You're less than a man. Okay? You're a crumb creep. And I wouldn't take that off of nobody. And there's 3 of you and I'm by myself. And when it's over, there'll be nothing to it. Win or lose, okay? But you don't have the courage. You're a real crumb bum.
A crumb bum.
Put that on camera. You're a real crumb bum, the 3 of you. And I challenge you. You're a coward. You're a yellow sneak.
Yeah, I'm the same way, RJR721. I take pride in it.
Let's forget all the rules of this great country we live in. I will go back to that wall with the 3 of you. Just me.
There is a will out here.
They don't make them like this anymore.
Get away from me, you crumb. That's a challenge.
You
Accept. I'll
crumb.
put my dog away, and I'll come back.
That's the biggest insult
And you
right
got
there.
1, 2, 3, and I'll do it along with you.
Who's democracy
Just the three of us,
Who's
four
that?
of us, me and you.
Is this
Show you
him?
what kind of a
Wait, oh, he was just. Wait, what the heck? Is this music gonna get me? Oh, I like this. This dude's living his life right here. I like the way he just lets his face shake like crazy. He's like not self-conscious about anything. I feel like that's gonna get me blocked on
Oh,
YouTube.
I have been seeing them advertise this.
Where?
I wanted to see the food. I don't want to see this dude.
Show me.
See, no, see. I was just gonna say if you have your kids or something watching it, I don't even feel comfortable scrolling through these because someone's gonna say something dumb.
I'd love to have your job someday.
Wait, what the heck? Oh.
Enjoy the rest of the game. Fantastic. Thanks for the visit. I'd love to have your job someday.
I was like, how did I miss this?
Enjoy the rest of the game. Fantastic. Thanks for the visit. I'd love to have your job someday. Enjoy the rest
So
of the
just
Fantastic.
everybody
Thanks
could
for
hear
the
it,
visit.
right?
Love to have your
Everybody
job
could hear it
someday.
very loud and clear. Like if I use this same method right now for when we actually put on the movie or whatever, it's gonna be all good, right? You could hear both me and these people talking, and there's no issue whatsoever. Everything's all good and smooth, right?
Enjoy the rest of the game. Fantastic. Thanks for the visit. I'd love to have your job someday. Enjoy the rest of the game. Fantastic. Thanks for the visit.
Did you
I'd love
see
to
the
have your job
Grooves
someday.
versus Joey too? No, what is that? The only problem with that right now is
Enjoy the rest of the game.
the moment I
Fantastic.
start
Thanks for the
looking up
visit. I'd love
stuff
to
on
have your job
YouTube, it's gonna start flagging me. I didn't know there was a Groove versus Joey one.
Enjoy the rest of the game. Fantastic. Thanks for the
This
visit.
sounds
I'd love
good.
to
What's
have
the
your job
first
someday.
movie for movie night?
Enjoy the rest of the game. Fantastic. Thanks for the visit. I'd
Here's
love to
my
have your job.
problem, and I know. I mean, I shouldn't be ashamed of it though. Like that's just how I get down, and that's all there is to it. Those ones where he looks like he's gonna touch his toes. Look at, they're my favorite ones where he looks like he's gonna right there. Oh shoot. Oh snap. Oh snap. They're not pulling. Oh snap. They're trying to settle some beef right now. Okay. You see, this is what I try to tell you about. Here's the tricky thing for me. And I really don't want it, I really don't want anyone to. This isn't what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for anyone to tell me, "Oh, it's okay. The kids aren't gonna be watching," or "Grow up, fool." Like my kids hear me say stuff all the time, or like, I'm not looking for that. I'm telling the people. I don't love the idea of putting out content, even if it's behind, like a Patreon wall. I'm not in love with the idea of watching stuff that's gonna have like a bunch of graphic content and be saying a bunch of stuff that I don't condone. Like I don't like the idea of doing commentary around stuff or watching something that like I'm not proud of putting out there. Like, like on the channel, forever, however many videos for the past decade or whatever, you're not going to hear stuff in there that I don't think that I don't want to be part of, you know, how people would say my brand. So that's the tricky part, because there are some movies I have in mind that it's like, man, it'd be fun to watch those together. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to be perpetuating certain things. Even if I've seen a movie and I like a movie, I don't feel like that necessarily means that I want to be exposing other people to certain things, or pumping a bunch of negativity or profanities or gratuitous content into people's living rooms, you know? So that is the tricky part. That is something that I need to sort out. So I might start off with some real simple stuff that I know isn't going to be an issue. And then I could figure it out from there. I wish they made movies like they do, like radio edits, you know, where they'll, you know, over the bad words and stuff like that. They don't seem to make movies like that. I know they do it when they're cut for TV, but you're never going to find that anywhere. So it's like impossible. See, that's what I was thinking, Angel. I was thinking blood in, blood out. That was like my no-brainer, but then I was like, there's just so much, like, unless I just have some kind of disclaimer, like, look, we're all adults. I don't love it. Like, if we went out to a restaurant to eat, you know, we're going to hear stuff left and right. There's going to be adult content all around. That's just the world that we live in. I just feel a little bit funny because I'm the one clicking play and saying, here, everybody, that's where I'm a little tripped up. But maybe I'll just put a disclaimer. Hey, if you have kids here, if you feel a certain way about certain types of content, if you want to make sure that little young eyes don't see things you don't want them to see, little ears don't hear things you don't want them to hear, get them out. Cause, you know, maybe if I do something like that, because I don't ever want to be, because I remember seeing certain things when I was little, hearing certain things that I shouldn't have seen or heard. And I would never want to be the person responsible for saying, here you go. I don't want to be that person. So if I make a disclaimer, then you could make the decision to be a bad parent. That line from Airplane always cracks me up, bro. Oh my gosh. And the thing about Airplane is I haven't seen it in so long that it would kind of be like the first time again. So Kung Fu Panda, Justin Sanders, Kung Pao, Enter the Fist. That has to, yeah. I was thinking of doing some martial arts movies too. I just didn't want to. I actually felt a little weird about it because that's what me and McDojo Life were doing for a little while. And I was like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to bite on that idea, you know? But it just makes sense that we got to, like, imagine we just watch Rush Hour and stuff like that. Like, we have to watch some martial arts stuff. That's just part of that's the trajectory, you know? Disney owns it, blame it on them. My kids are 16 and 19. They'll be all right. Like, again, like, as I'm even saying this, most of you are probably like, bro, what do you think the audience is? Like, you think there's like little 8-year-olds sitting in front of this watching it all the time? I mean, I'm sure that's not the case. Even with adults though, you know, I don't, I just look at that a certain way, like, period, you know? Even if I knew that the only people that would ever watch my videos were, you know, 20 years and older, I still would want to be like a good example, you know. Blood in, blood out. Especially if it's members only, we aren't tripping. Oh, that's a good movie, The Fufist Way. Oh my gosh, that's a good movie. I love, like, just the rawness of that movie because Will Ferrell's production company or whatever ended up, like, buying that movie and re-releasing it with Danny McBride. But that movie was originally made just guerrilla style, just with no they just did it with their own cash. And it's just, it makes it so real and raw. Like, it's amazing. Still waiting on the Kung Pao sequel. They've been talking about it forever, huh? I've been waiting for it too. Bloodsport. We could see how it should have played out with Tomas Aspinall. If he would have just waited a few more seconds, he would have got his vision back. Lionheart. The Anthony Smith style. I love Bloodsport. I have to say my dirty little secret. I think I like Kickboxer a lot better. I know everybody talks about Bloodsport, but I feel like I've always secretly liked Kickboxer better. Bro, I've said it before. Steven Seagal's first 5 films, I will put up against any other films. Any other films. His first 5 were solid, bro. ARGR721 Kung Fu Hustle. I have never watched Kung Fu Hustle. I've never seen it. I tried to watch it like so long ago. And I remember, and honestly, I didn't give it a fair chance. I remember I was watching some of it and I was like, is this a musical? Like, is somebody trying to trick me into watching a musical? Like, by making it like martial artsy? Like, they were going to suck me into sitting there watching a musical? Like, I'll watch Grease, but aside from that, I don't think I'm going to be watching any musicals. Or I guess The Wizard of Oz. I don't really consider The Wizard of Oz a musical. It's just a masterpiece. But I never finished watching it. A Van Darn marathon. Hey, you can't go wrong there. That dude just string of hits, bro. Out for Blood, Out for Justice, Mark for Death. It's just non-stop, man. Ghost Dog. I never seen that. Roadhouse. The new one or the old one? Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's another dirty secret right there. Like, you would think I should. That's just kind of like when there's a fighter that I should know about already. Even though he's in the prelims, and I have to admit that I don't know who he is, and it makes me look like a casual. That's how I feel about the fact that I never watched Kung Fu Hustle. Marloca, number 1, Blood In, Blood Out. Number 2, The Pest. Dang it. Big Fish. I don't know about Big Fish. I have to look that one up. What is Big Fish? Is that it says there's a 2003 one from Tim Burton, and then a one in 2007 that was like a musical. Are you talking about the one from Tim Burton? If that's the one you're talking about, I've never seen that. I never even heard of it. Interesting. Hey, is this lady Helena Bonham? Is she in like every Tim Burton movie ever? I always see her name pop up when there's Tim Burton stuff. Sweeney Todd is a good music. The only time I ever even heard of Sweeney Todd was from The Office when Andy Bernard was in Sweeney Todd. So I didn't even know that was a real thing. One stinky dinky, The Pest, classic, man. I remember my mom was frustrated when I watched The Pest because I started acting like that fool. And I was just bouncing off the walls. And she's like, you're getting too easily influenced. You got to stop watching that movie. ARGR721, haze yourself, fool. Haze yourselves. It took me a while to realize what you meant. It's a parody of Kung Fu movies. It's hilarious. I feel bad now. I feel bad. I see what you did there, Miss Gypsy. Ridiculous. Big Trouble in Little China. Is that the one where the dude's head exploded or something? VHS. Dang. Which one's the one where they showed that dude naked? The dude from Rocky, the Russian. I was like, bro. He was in there with Brandon Lee, I think. I didn't need to see none of that. Shazam with Sinbad. Is that the movie that everyone says was fake, that it never existed? Hey, do you guys think that the government, like, I know the answer, but do you think that the government is just trying to, like, I hate to use the word gaslight because I'm not a woman. No offense. But do you think that the government is trying to just trick all of us? You know, this whole Mandela effect thing where they're trying to just like bit by bit make us think things never happened that actually did happen. I saw one online today about Yosemite Sam and how when you look it up, they're saying that he never said the phrase "what in tarnation." And then a bunch of people in the comments were like, bro, I still got it on VHS. And it says that. Like, digitally, you guys could try to change everything and trick us, but I got the VHS at home. And there's people like, nah. Like, it was real. I have it at my house. I just watched it because I saw this trend online. And they're like, he absolutely said it. And it's like they're trying to whitewash everything. And they're not like that. I'm not trying to be like racial or anything. And they're basically just trying to see how much they could get away with, just bending reality and trying to erase stuff and act like, try to see if we're going to notice or not. I'm trying to remember why I brought that up right now. That was Showdown in Little Tokyo. Big Trouble in Little China, Showdown in Little Tokyo. Do you think one of them copied the other? Because that's like a copy-paste kind of title, and it's just like you change a couple words. It seems like it's the same title. That's funny. It's way easier, Carlos, to be caught up in the chat when it's just the members. It feels weird being caught up in the chat. Oh, they were married and they have kids together? Oh, snap. The Fruit of the Loom logo. I've seen a bunch of stuff they tried to say never happened but totally did. See, they do that with a lot of stuff. It's like a Library of Alexandria kind of thing. It's like they're trying to do it all over again in this new form, in this modern technological digital form. It's crazy. Mortal Kombat. Are you playing, Angel? I didn't even see them talking about that one. Now they're trying to act like Mortal Kombat never existed. I still got the Mortal Kombat VHS, and I'm pretty sure I got the cartridge somewhere. That's a stupid one to try to act like never happened. I used to play that. I used to ditch school so I could play Mortal Kombat. I got merch. I got the VHS. I got the animated VHS. They're trying to act like Mortal Kombat never happened. Your soul is mine. That's what the government's trying to tell us. Mortal Kombat. That's pathetic, man. Now, you try to tell me Tekken never happened, I might believe you. But Mortal Kombat? Chale. That's disrespectful. You're insulting my intelligence. You mean the government rewriting history? No, they would never. Long-time listener, first-time commentator. Fresnito. Hey, Mauro, what's up, man? Fresnito in the house. Respect. 559 in the house. I appreciate you, Mauro. I know it takes a lot to I had to start being better myself because I know how important. I've learned the hard way how important the algorithm game is. The likes, the comments, sharing, whatever, hyping it. And I was in a bad habit. I would watch a video. I would watch like a 2-hour podcast all the way through and then just move on. And I started to feel guilty about that. I was like, man, I got to start liking these videos. I should start leaving comments. Like, that's dirty. And the reason I bring that up is because it's like, I know how easy it is to just listen to something and move on. And never show up, never chat, never comment. It's too easy. I do it all the time. And I started to be like, I can't do that anymore. Being a creator myself, it's like I got to engage and like show people support. So I know how significant it is to go out of your way, put your thumbs to the screen. I respect that. I appreciate it a lot. And it's cool to see someone from the Central Valley show up like this. Thank you, bro. It's the reboot. During DC versus John Jones 2, my friend and I saw a live video of a dude jumping from a space platform with no parachute. Neither one of us could find proof of the jump. What the heck? So he was like, was he like trying to jump? Was this at the event? During the DC and Jones fight, there was a video of a dude jumping from a space platform. Was he trying to like jump into the octagon? Or like into the audience? Or what was he doing? Was it like one of those... They don't do outdoor fights. If you watch it like on Fight Pass, you can't see the dude anywhere in the background. No GM, they act like Mortal Kombat Annihilation never happened. That would make more sense. That would make more sense. I'm just hating. I'm just hating on Tekken, Mrs. Gypsy. Tekken was actually cool. I don't know why I'm hating on it. Disco party. Disco party. Hey, that's old school stuff right there. Come on. I used to have to play through the entire Tekken game without turning off the PS1 because I didn't have a memory card. Bro, it was so frustrating when like I would only have one memory card, but I already had something saved on it, and then like my cousin had something saved on it, and my nephew had something saved on it. It's like I didn't have any more space, and then like, yeah, same thing. Then I didn't even want to play it because I wasn't even going to be able to save my progress. It's messed up, man. Oh, you're making me want to play Resident Evil. We need a video game where you walk around as an MMA truther and throw down or throw chanclas at the non-believers. I remember a while back, me and you guys, most of you probably know who, you got to know who McDojo Life is, huh? Me and McDojo Life have been homies. And a while back, he was, this was a long time ago now. He was working with somebody on like trying to put like a real basic video game together that could be like an app, and it was kind of like a 2D, like a Super Mario kind of thing where you just go along. Remember that old game Kung Fu? Isn't that what it's called? And you could go up the stairs and you try to save the girl or something like that. It'd be funny to try to partner with somebody and do something basic like that, or you just like throw chanclas at people. That would be funny. But people, man, they think that you're like rich or something. Like the moment you try to do anything, people want to charge you like $1 billion. It's crazy. You can't get anything done. Oh, it was a Red Bull event. He jumped into a net. It just happened to be on the same day. Wait, why would they try to erase something so random? That's weird. Like if it was at a UFC event, I could see it like, oh, Dana White's saying that they're trying to bust a Owen Hart or something like that. That's too dangerous. They need to separate themselves from those types of activities. But why would they try to erase that? Adesanya was hoping the Mandela effect will happen to his gyno. I got a Marie Callender's beef pot pie in the oven. Oh, I could smell it, bro. I'm hungry, man. I haven't had dinner yet. I've never had one. I should probably have one. Banana cream pie. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I'm gonna eat dinner, relax, and spend some time with the kiddos before bed. You guys have a great evening, and I will sketch some ideas. No time frame. I don't want to feel pressure. Trust me, I know how you feel, bro, with my edited videos. Listen. I want to say thank you. Justin, I'm going to sign off right now, too, because I got to do the same. I should spend some time with the family right now. I got to have dinner. Marilena wanted to... Oh, yeah. You know how I was supposed to... Me and Marilena were supposed to do something last night. I streamed too late, and yeah, that didn't turn out the way that it was supposed to. So I'm probably going to have a reset, a reschedule. We had a no contest last night. We had a no contest. Ironically, there was no poke. Hey. That was too much. I'm tired. I regret that. I'm gonna sign off right now. I'm very happy that we figured out what we needed to. I know exactly what I need to do within this now. Now, tomorrow, let me tell you guys, there is a fantastic chance that tomorrow is gonna be our movie night. It's possible that it'll be Thursday, but I have a feeling tomorrow is going to work. Please remember that that's on Patreon. It is not me trying to be a dirty vato and disrespect you YouTube members. It's just the fact that YouTube will not allow certain content to be played or you'll get taken down. That's all there is to it. And people have asked for at least many months now to do something extra like movie nights. And I finally figured out how to do it. But the only platform that I'm aware of that will allow that is Patreon. Again, if you don't want to do it, it's not worth it, doesn't make sense, that's not what you're here, I get it. I'm not trying to make you shell out more money. And if you decided you want to, it's only 99 cents. There's people on there that pay $100 a month, but it's the same access. You don't have, so I'm not trying to get rich off of it. It's 99 cents a month. If you want. If not, I totally understand. It's just that there's enough people that are patrons that have asked for something like that it's like, hey, these people are throwing down money on Patreon. It's my honor to oblige them. So I will do my best to give you guys a heads up. I don't know how you guys get notifications. When I post something on Patreon, I don't know if you get an email or what. That's the only thing I could think of. But what my plan is to do tomorrow is I'm going to maybe make a post a little earlier in the day and be like, hey, movie night starts at this time. And then that way you guys are all set up to come through if you're able to. It's going to be interesting because currently we don't have as many people on Patreon as we do on the YouTube members. So it might just be a handful of us. It might be kind of weird. It might be kind of intimate. But I am excited. I'm looking forward to it. Isn't there a movie called Dirty Vato? Is there? I haven't even... See, I don't know if I've already seen it and you're right and that exists, or if that's just common sense. As soon as you asked, is there a movie called Dirty Vato? Well, my first thought was, I want to make that movie. That sounds unbelievable. But now that I'm thinking of it, I feel like if it does exist, it has to star Danny Trejo. It has to. If there's a movie called Dirty Vato, it is starring Danny Trejo. There is no movie titled Dirty Vato, but there's a 2002 action crime movie called Vatos. That might be what you're looking for. Okay. Well, now I know I'm going to make a movie called Dirty Vato, and I'm going to try to get Danny Trejo as the showrunner, and hopefully we can get it picked up. What's happening right now? I got movie night with my coworkers Thursday. Oh, snap. You're already doing a movie night? That's cool, bro. That's cool to be doing something like that. I appreciate that, bro. That's a big gesture. I mean, you're talking about real life in the flesh people here, your coworkers. That's huge. It's my every intention to try to do it tomorrow. And for me, that would be a best case. That way you could do both movie nights. I don't want to throw a wrench into anything, but I appreciate that, bro. Wait, what's 8 o'clock Eastern time? So if I started at 5, that'll work for you, right? Because, look, here's what I'm guessing, and I don't want to set anything in stone right now because I don't want to be wrong. I'm going to have to talk with Marilena, and Jesse Jr. also has a game tomorrow. My guess, if I had to guess right now, My guess is that the movie would probably start sometime around 6 or 6:30 PST, which I believe would be about 9 p.m. where you live, ARJR. I was talking with Marilena about it the other day, that I'm going to be doing these, and that I'm going to try to start them a little later. Because if I try to do movie night and I start it at 3 p.m., lots of you are still at work. It's not going to work. So it's going to have to be a little bit later. So hopefully that works out. Patreon sends the emails. Okay. Hey, love you, Marco. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Okay, perfect. What's the link? The Patreon link is... Hey, you found it, Justin? Thank you, Justin. Justin just became a member. Hey, you're the best, bro. Thank you for going out of your way and doing that. I know it's not the easiest thing in the world to go off platform and sign up for something like that. I appreciate it. All right. You enjoy the kiddos, Justin. Everybody else, thank you for being here. I appreciate you not leaving me lonely here. I am on Pacific time. Yeah, so I'm thinking tomorrow around 6:30. I'm assuming as soon as I come back home from Jesse Jr.'s game, I'm going to be ready to go. Oh, snap. So you guys be safe out there. My stomach is growling. Enjoy your evenings. Again, thank you so much, Angel Padilla, Jessica Maldonado. I will assume it's a group effort, you know. For sending those steaks, sending the meats my way. I'll let you know how it works out. I'm very excited. And that was a very special gift. You guys have a good evening. Be safe out there. And I will be seeing you guys again tomorrow evening or even earlier. Depending on the news cycle and stuff like that, I might go live a couple times a day starting from now on. I think that might be a good idea. And it'll fit different people's schedules. All right. Thank you for watching Mexican Martial Arts. Appreciate it.